Parliament for Mpraeso, the Honorable Davis Opoku-Ansah. You recall he was member of the Alliance for Accountable Governance when the NPP was in opposition. He vehemently supported Alan Chemantin until Alan decided to withdraw from the race. He has issued a statement tonight. I'm going to just speak to him about that particular statement. Honorable, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Sandra.
The candidate you were supporting, which candidate decided to withdraw from the race, has actually gone further to withdraw from the party and declare an intention to go independent. Did you at any point when you were with him on the campaign notice that this was a trajectory or the plan that he had in mind if things didn't go well for him in the Super Delegates Congress?
Well, let me say a very good evening to your listeners. And to say that for me, it's an unfortunate situation. I'm deeply worried and disappointed as well. In this decision by Mr. Chemantin to, first of all, quit the MPP. As for his decision to contest independent, I think that for me is not a big a worry for me. My worry is his decision to lead the party that he helped form in 1992, a party that he has served in several positions as an ambassador, as a minister, and also as a leading member of the party. I've been looking at what he's done as the chairman of the Young Executive Forum from 1992 and the support that he and others have given to this great tradition of ours. That for me is my biggest worry. And to answer your question, I really did not see this coming because I've said time and again that for me, in the superdelegates, it would have been a bit suicidal for anybody to have thought that you were going to beat Dr. Baumia in that contest. Because, of course, in politics, you need to look at where your strengths are and you focus on that. And that is why, if you realize the Chemantin campaign was focused on the cluster campaigns and they were dealing directly with polling station people, because we felt that he appealed to the base of the party. And so I was a bit surprised when a decision was taken that it would withdraw from the race even after it was part of the 5 that the constitution of the party stipulates that we should go ahead and select the 5. But that said, despite my disappointment, that is a personal decision that he has taken. And I can only say that we wish him well. But as a member of parliament who has supported him, in fact, I'm not too sure any young person in our party can boldly say that he has supported Alan Chemantin than I have. Since 2006, even in my student days, TESCOM member, TESCOM president, I've always supported any political movement of this. So, but I can only wish him well and say that any person who, like me, supported Alan Chemantin, this is a time to reassure the party faithful that we are together. Winning 2024 demands some unity, demands that we all come together as a party. It demands that we put our differences aside and forge. We come together and ensure that we win political victory for the MPP in 2024. So, Sandra, these are my comments on this.
He has extended an invitation to members of the MPP and members of the NDC. He wants to form a unigov of a sort. Credit to Champong, Colonel Champong. Would you, because if he became president, he would need to appoint members of parliament from either side. Since you supported him once, you wanted him to be president, maybe this is a time to accept that invitation and support him even though you are in the NPP. Maybe campaign for skirt and blouse in Mpraeso, at least tell the people there that vote for me as MP and vote for Alan Chemantin as president so that you become his minister in his government since you believed in his principles and ideals?
It doesn't work that way in the MPP. And for me, it doesn't also work that way for me. My commitment to the MPP is a solid thing. I started this party mean, right from university days, even when I was a child, when my father used to be constituency treasurer in one of the constituencies, Accra, we would travel to Manchia Buena, go to Indafa Park, visit Buko Square, just to appreciate the MPP speak at rallies and big functions and all of that. We trek, we walk very long distances, even when we were kids. So this is a tradition that is everything for me. And for me, like they always say, the MPP is bigger than any individual. For me, the MPP is even bigger than myself when it comes to me. So it's going to be a very difficult situation for even OPK himself to quit the MPP and say that he's joining any other political movement. This is a party that has given me my political standing. It's a party that I serve the people of Mpraeso, the member of parliament, representing them in the guest house. For me, it's a party that we need to ensure its survival and the political space of Ghana, and to uphold the very principles and ideals that the party stands for. That is supreme. I mean, this party is a party that every Ghanaian should be a member of. We are all proud of it. I would not say that, I mean, parties or political parties do not or will not have differences. Yes, there may be differences. I mean, factions here and there, people taking sides, forming into a faction, and all of that. And there will be some casualties which may happen, I mean, along the way. But the ability to come together after every political, internal political contest shows how strong your party is. And for me, that commitment is there. And I know that over 20 members of parliament who supported our team, we have all resolved that we solidly believe in the MPP, and we are going to follow the MPP, and we are going to represent the MPP, and we are going to work tirelessly to ensure that the MPP wins power again in 2024.
So all 20 of you are very certain none would follow him on this MFC campaign.
And I'm telling you that none of the members of parliament that support Chematin will follow him in his movement. But we wish him well.
Would you say that you made a terrible mistake supporting him for the bid, or you still stand by what you did?
Not at all. Not at all.
Do you think like your party would welcome you with open hands? And I'm referring to all those 20 of you who went with him. Would you
welcome? Where did we go that we are going to be welcome?
You left the establishment and went.
Nobody. There's no establishment. Who is the establishment? The MPP does not strive on establishment.
Very well.
This is a party of choice. It's a party that gives everybody an opportunity to follow where you want to. I mean, people should not be punished because they supported candidate A or candidate B. I mean, if anybody does that, then the person does not even understand the chemistry and that forms the MPP. You really don't understand that.
Very well.
So nobody went anywhere to be welcomed. Nobody went to support anybody who was not an MPP member. It was an internal party contest. People had choices, and people decided who to support.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
All right. Thank you, Sandra.
That's Honorable Davis Obokwansam. He is Member of Parliament from Mpraeso. He